Hey guys, how's it going? It's Zahait here, and we're back with a brand new episode of Robospital. And in the last episode, we finished up on the roof doing our little star projection things. Then we came down to the last unexplored floor, floor number 5, and we kind of got kidnapped in the throne room. So this guy's all bugged out. A knight robot that guards the Robo Castle. He performs various tasks by switching out modules on his back. Although his module is malfunctioning, he believes there's no issue in blocking someone like you. Okay. Parameter. Please write. Oh god, I hate these ones where they just make you write stuff. Why don't they just write it for me? Okay, so that should just do what we want it to. Easy copy paste. Love that. Okay, maybe we can do something a little bit more challenging this time. Return. Oh god. Okay, there we go. I finished typing it. The one thing that this game's got going on for it is the music is pretty chill while you're just sitting typing away. I do like the music. Okay. Greeting. The guard at Robo Castle verifies the people entering and greets them. Today, 3 people have just been granted permission to visit, and their names are Jane, John, James. However, today 5 people visited Robo Castle. Greet only those who have been granted permission to visit. 5 strings will be entered. All of the strings are the names of people who visited today. Among the people who visited today, output a greeting to those granted permission to visit. The greeting should be a sentence with the name inserted between welcome and it's been a long time. Pay attention to spacing and punctuation. Okay, define greeting. I guess they were using capitals for these functions, so maybe I'll do that. And then we'll just put name. I think something like that. Then print. Wait. That's not what I want. Print. Welcome space plus string of name plus period. It's been a long time. Oh, I don't need a period. Okay, so there's our greeting function. Oh, and this isn't supposed to be string. It's str. Okay. I think that's gonna fix it. So now 5 strings will be entered. So wow. I guess we can make a count. Count equals 0. Well, count is less than 5. X equals input, and then if X equals John, Jane, or James. John, or you guys told me I have to do it this way if I'm doing multiple things. I thought for some reason in the farmer was replaced you were able to do more than one comparison, but I might be mistaken. I end up just typing stuff that I think should work, and sometimes it does, and I don't know when it breaks or doesn't break. Okay, so something like that should work. Then we are going to do greeting. Greeting of X. And that should be it. Never mind. I forgot to do count plus plus every time. Okay, that'll do it. Ta-da! Okay, feels good. Feels good. Local. Please write. Come on, game. You don't have to do this to me. Okay, so let's see if we can predict what's gonna happen here. So we're defining a function. We are setting x equals to 5 and printing x. And then we are setting x equals to 10 going into our function, setting x equals to 5, printing x, and then printing x. So we should print 5, and then I don't think this one is gonna override this one. So then we should print x, right? Or what's gonna happen here? Why is it 5, 7? Oh, there's more code. There is more code. Okay, so now what's gonna happen is we're gonna go 5, 10, 5, 7, right? Yes. Okay, so these ones, when they're indented, do not override these ones. Yes, I think I knew that. I'm pretty sure I knew that. I don't know what I know and don't know. I'm just making it up as I go. Global. Okay, so now this one's gonna change everything. Please write. I hate these. Just copy and paste what we wrote. Okay, what's gonna happen this time? Def function. Okay, we did that. Global x. Oh, see, now we're overriding it. So we're gonna go x equals 10. Global x. Does this work in the former was replaced? I wonder. Global x. Okay, so then that is gonna rewrite x equals to 5. So this is telling the function that it is going to be using global x down here, I think. It's like calling it, basically. Or what is it called? Importing it, kind of. I think. Be like equivalent to importing functions. So we're importing global x, and then we can use x. So now we have overridden it with 5, and then we're gonna print 5. Then we're gonna print 5 again. Then we're gonna set x equals to 7, and then we're gonna print 5, and we're gonna print 5. So it should be just 4 5s. Bingo. Okay. Useless code, but we did it. Next one, manage accounts. The accountant is managing the accounts of Robocassel. To create a simple account management system, create 2 functions. Deposit amount, this is a deposit function, and the amount to the balance, and print the balance. Withdraw amount, this is the withdrawal function. Subtract the amount from the balance and print the balance. If the balance is insufficient, print low balance. The initial balance is 0. Okay, deposit equals, wait. Def deposit. Oh my gosh. Amount, and then we can global. What do we want? Global balance. Balance plus equals amount. Then we need to def withdraw amount, and then global balance if balance is greater than amount. Balance equals minus equals amount, else print low balance. Okay, so there's those. Then in here we're going to have a balance equals 0, and how many strings does it say? Receive 1 string as input. If the string is deposit, receive 1 number as input. Call the deposit function with the received number as the amount. If the string is withdraw, receive 1 number as input. Call the withdraw function with the received number as the amount. If the string is end, terminate the program. So we'll go like calculating equals true while calculating, not a question mark, while calculating x equals input. If x equals, what am I doing? Deposit. If x equals deposit, I'm wondering if I can put this deposit And is that what I called it? No, I did not have a capital, which is bad. But there we go. Deposit equals, and then can I just in here put int input? Ay, that's a lot of brackets here. Okay, I think that should work maybe. Then if x equals to withdraw withdraw input 1 2 3. Okay. If I guess this should just be else, right? It's either going to be deposit, withdraw, or end. Else calculating equals false. Okay. Balance plus equals amount. Why is it doesn't like that? Oh, I don't need this here. And I forgot I am not defining x, I am comparing it. Okay. Guys, I'm not actually printing balance anywhere. Print balance. I was so close. We almost nailed it on the first try. If print balance. Okay, that should work now. Oh my gosh. I need this to be if balance is greater than or equal to. Otherwise, when it goes to 0, it doesn't work. It says you have a low balance. Ta-da! Emperor Alex, your guards will no longer stop me. Repairing the guards and sending them home first. That's a good strategy. I have done everything I needed to do. I will no longer be here. That's not the case, Jason. What we're doing right now is a noble task. Robots that need repair will continue to appear in this neighborhood. We need a competent doctor like you. But I also have a place to return to. I can't just stay here all the time. How about a salary, accommodations, and regular vacations? Excuse me? Look, you're still pondering, even with these great conditions, aren't you? We have no choice but to stop you by force. Wait, just a moment. Prepare to accept the consequences of your actions. What the hell is that? Angels, stop Jason. Just a moment. Behold, the strongest, worst robot. No one in our hospital could fix this one. Do you think you can fix this robot? Ah ha 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 ha. Eliza, Alex won't listen to me. Well, indeed. Even though Alex from the 5th floor is a bit of a free spirit, he was never that extreme. Could it be that Alex actually wanted to entrust you with fixing the angel robot? With such an aggressive approach? Yes. Is there anything to practice this time too? I don't think I can help you this time. If I could, I would have treated the angel. But keep one thing in mind. Like what? You have to break down complex problems into smaller problems. If you solve the smaller problems and combine them, you can solve the complex problem. Break down big problems into smaller problems. I understood. I will try. Oh god. Empty rooms. A long-term patient who has stayed at the 5th floor for the robot hospital for a long time. He's so intricately tangled up that everyone has given up on repairing him. What is he? TVs and wings? TVs and wings. Okay, empty rooms. Let's go. Robona Hotel has a list of empty rooms. Print the list of rooms that are not empty. You are given a string of numbers separated by spaces. This string is a list of integers from 1 to 20, but some numbers are missing. Print the list of missing numbers in ascending order. Okay, well, I think the first thing that we're gonna have to do is x equals, you know what? Let's go list. No, I can't do list. Okay, let's just go x, whatever. X is equal to input dot split. Okay, That's gonna give us a list of numbers. And then I think what we want to do is go for num in range 20. So that's gonna give us 20 variables to check. Then we go if num in x. I don't know if this actually works or not. If num in x, oh wait. We say not. If num not in x, and we're probably gonna want a list of empty variables or missing. Let's just say missing equals a brand new list over here. And missing dot append x. I think it's like that. And they should already be in order, but just in case they're not, maybe we can sort x. I forget the function for that. Sort, logical operator, built-in function, list. Sort, is it? Oh yeah. X dot sort. Okay, so that should work. Oh, I gotta turn all these stupid things into integers first, don't I? Uh-oh. Okay, so that's gonna turn them all into integers. Now we can run this stuff, and then we just have to print missing. I think. Is that what we're supposed to do? Input example, output example. Okay, this should work. Do I have to add 1 plus 1 if num plus 1? Because otherwise I'm looking for 0. And I'm not going to be looking for 20. I think I have to do this. I don't know. Let's see what it does. Okay. Something about integers must be 1, 2, 3. Let's see what it says. Oh, x at I. Oh, we were so close. X at I. How about now? Oops, guys, I'm not supposed to be sorting x. I'm supposed to be sorting missing. And I'm not supposed to be appending x. I was wondering why my list was looking so long. I'm supposed to be appending the number. My gosh. I'm gonna actually copy this whole thing because I imagine whatever we're gonna do next is probably gonna need some of this. Okay, that should work now. Number plus 1, not in x, and then we're gonna append the number. We're gonna sort, and then we're going to print missing. Huh? 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. Oh! Hang on. I gotta add number plus 1. Duh. We did the thing! Okay, what do we got? 5 more? 5 more. Decrypt. Robocastle has received a secret message from a spy robot. The message is encrypted and the sentence reveals the hidden information. 2 strings will be input. The first string is an encryption list, a specific order of alphabet list. The encryption list is composed of 26 lowercase letters. The second string is a message encrypted by some string into an alphabet list. The characters of the original message are replaced with a character in the encryption list located in each character's alphabet order. You should convert and output the encrypted message back to the original message. What? Okay, I need to try something. What happens if we print... wait. Let's say, like, A is equal to a character. And then we say A plus 1. Can you... What happens when you add a number to a character? Does that, like, turn it into a B by any chance? B equals A plus 1. Print B. I don't know if this is actually going to work or not. It's probably not. Can only concatenate string, not int. Okay, so we can't use math on strings. I don't know how to say C is equal to A very easily. This seems like a huge problem. Okay, you know what we can do? I don't know if this is like the best way to do this, but we can say like alphabet is equal to, and then what I can do is just run through the whole alphabet and hope I don't screw anything up. So now what I'm trying to do is get some input. We need x equals input dot split, and then I think what we need to do is somehow I have to take this and find out what index the letter is at, and then I don't know how to do this. Like, I need to find, for this, I need to find where L is, figure out that it's, I don't know, this 8th letter, and then compare that to this and take the 8th letter. So I need the index. So X is going to be the cipher, and X is actually going to be the code. So we'll just say code, code message equals input. We don't need to split this. We don't need to split this one. No, we actually do, don't we? So I wonder if I can find the index somehow for I in message. Index equals message dot index. I don't know if this works. Of I don't know if this works. And it's not message. It should be cipher. Index equals cipher, if that even works. And then what we're gonna do is have output. Output will equal an empty string. And now we can add output dot append output. Maybe it's just plus equals alphabet at index. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm literally just making stuff up on the fly here. You know what, just for science, let's print output and see what is happening, if we can even get that far. Missing parentheses. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cipher. Oh man, how am I supposed to do this? Let's just type gibberish. And message ASD. ASD is not in list. So wait, this is actually kind of working maybe? Oh, I can't split this, can I? I don't think I can, because it's not a list, or there's nothing separating them. So I think what we have to do is just compare characters instead of a list, which should still work for I in message. I don't know if this is actually gonna work. For I in range length message. Then index equals cipher at, what am I even doing right now? Message at I. Message at I. So this should give me, well, the first time through should give me 0 position, and I'm going to look for the index number of that letter in cipher. I don't know if that actually works or not. Let's see what happens. List object is not callable. You know what? I think this has to be square brackets, because I'm calling an index number, not a... Whoops. Not a function. That's probably what it meant. Substring not found. Oh! Hey! We're kind of getting there. It's these exclamation points that are causing me grief. Is there a way to check for error? And I also don't need this every single time. So that can just go out. Is there like a if error check? If error? Wait. I need that here. If it's like this, I need to check if this is an error. Well, you know what? Since it's always exclamation point, I guess we can just do a check for it. I know this is not the best way to do it. There's probably a way to do if error or something like that, but I don't know how to do it. So if, what are we doing? Message at I is equal to exclamation point. Then output plus equals exclamation point. Come on now. Exclamation point. Else. This is definitely not the way to do this, but we're gonna do it for now. That actually should just work, I think. Whoops. Hang on. We gotta run the actual code here. Well, it looks like we fixed it. I don't know a better way to find this. I don't want a hard check for exclamation point. I basically just want to check for error and then copy and paste it in, but I don't know how to do that. And the tool tips in game aren't very helpful. Temperature statistics. Let's go. The Mechanical Library has a system that measures the temperature daily to help look after their books. They keep a record of these temperatures. They want you to create a program that keeps taking input of temperatures until someone types end. Every time a temperature is input, the program should give two outputs, the average of all temperatures and the median of all temperatures. Press the average and median, print the average and median on a single line separated by a space. Remember to get the average of your numbers, you add up all the numbers and divide by how many numbers there are. The median is the number that would be in the middle if you lined up all the numbers from smallest to biggest. If there is an even number of items, the median will be the average of the two numbers in the middle. Oh my god, this is gonna be hard. Okay. So temp equals int input, and we're gonna need a measuring equals true while measuring. Then we're gonna start doing a whole bunch of stuff. We're probably gonna want a couple functions actually. Def, what do we want? Mean. So let's start with the mean. Def mean, and I guess we're gonna want to input a numbers. I guess we're gonna want to input a list of numbers. For num in numbers, we're gonna need a sum. Total equals 0. Total plus equals num. And then what do we want? Mean will equal total divided by length of numbers. That should be it. Return mean. And then we're gonna want down here a variable of temps equals, and we'll make it an empty list for now. And I don't know if we can go temps dot append like this, while measuring temp.append. Should work, hopefully. Okay, now the other thing we need is a median function. So def median numbers. And this is just the middle, but it said something about if it's an even number. So if numbers modulo 2 equals 0, then the median is going to be... What is the median going to be? The numbers... not the numbers. The median is going to be... What the heck are we doing here? Oh, yeah. Median will be equal to numbers at position, numbers divided by 2 plus... No. Numbers just divided by... Oh, I gotta average those two. And we already have a code that can do that. Mean numbers. So, okay. So then what we need to do is mean of numbers at position. This is getting really janky. Numbers over 2 over 2. Does that work? Numbers at position. I need length in here. Length of numbers divided by 2. There. And it's then that same one, that same location, plus 1. So if I have two numbers in here, that is going to give me 0. And then that is going to give me numbers modulo 2 is going to be equal to 0. So then 2 divided by 2 is going to give me 1, which I actually want is minus 1 here. And then this one, because that'll give me the location 0, and this will give me the location at 1, I think. Okay, so something like that should work as long as my algebra is correct or whatever the heck. So else, then median will equal... It's actually just the middle number. So if we have, say, 3, our length is 3, we modulo 2 that, and it should give us position 1, which is actually right. So median equals numbers at position length of numbers divided by 2. Okay, that should work, I think. Return median. I don't know. Something is maybe a little bit janky here, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so then what we have to do is print the median. If the number of items, median will be the average. Print the average and the median in a single line. So right down here, we'll go print median. Do we do this every time? I think we do this every time, so I gotta put this in my while loop. Print median and mean. I think I gotta do the mean first. Mean and median. And then we gotta actually call those things. So, oh, wait a minute. I don't want to do this. We have to set the input equal to a variable so I can actually do stuff. X equals, and then we're gonna have to do this to it. X equals an input. Let's get rid of all that for now. We don't need it. If X equals end, measuring will equal false. Well, if actually no, else then we're gonna just do temps dot append x. Oops. And then we are going to call that in here, x. We're gonna feed those as inputs. Okay, I'm not totally sure about my math, but everything else should work, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. Oh, and one more thing, I gotta change this, actually. This is supposed to be temps. And I gotta change this to be an integer, int of x. Okay, that should probably work. Unsupported operands. Okay. Not quite working. Unsupported operand type for plus equals int and string. Where am I passing in int and string? Total equals num in numbers. Oh, I am not comparing this to an actual number. I think that might be the problem. Length of numbers modulo 2. Okay, we're really close. I'm just getting decimal numbers instead of rounded numbers. So how do I do this? How do I change this? Can I just say int of all this? I might be able to just do that. Equals int of all of this stuff. Maybe that'll fix it. Whoops. I just realized something. I'm not sorting my numbers, and I think that actually is a problem. So x dot int x, temps dot append x, sort, temps dot sort. I think we need to make sure these are always in order before that, otherwise the median thing isn't gonna really work, is it? Oh my god, that took forever to run through, but we did it. Number 4, palindrome. Palindrome is a word that reads the same forwards and backwards. Examples of palindrome include madame, level, and radar. Robot and mechanic are not palindromes. You'll be given a single string as input. If the input string is a palindrome, print true. If not, print false. Okay, x equals input. And then all we gotta do is y equals, I think, x dot reverse? Reverse? Oh, wait a minute. That's not gonna work. We have to go y equals x and then just run x dot reverse. I think. Y equals x, x dot reverse. So now x is backwards and y is what x used to be. I think that's how that works. Where's strings again? Operators, built-in string, somewhere down here. Split replace? No. Oh, list? Wait a minute. You can't reverse a string, can you? Oh no, you can't do that. Remove pop dot reverse. This method reverses the list. I don't know if this will work or not. I mean, a string is basically a list. I guess we'll try it. We'll see how it goes. You know what? For science, let's just go print x and we'll print y. And then let's just see what happens when I run this bad boy. Whoops, wrong button. Hello. String object has no attribute. Reverse. That's not great. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? For I in length of x we are going to check that if... And I guess what we can do is assume palindrome equals true at the start of this thing. And then if... what are we doing? If x at position I is equal to x at position length of x minus x, length of x minus I. So the first one's going to compare 0 and whatever the full length is minus 0. Then nothing. We want this to be if not equal to, and then we can set palindrome equal to false. And then we will just print palindrome. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Error. Int object is not iterable. What do you mean? Oh. Range. Gets me every time. Range of length. Whoops. And that gets me every time too. I wish the play button was actually the play button. String index out of range. What? Minus I. Oh, -1. You know what? We could probably add a break in here for the first time ever. Oh, can I? I can't cancel. Dang it. I was going to try a break for the first time ever. I've never used a break before. Oh, here we go. So if we end up with a situation like this, then we can just straight up break. I think that is how this works. So we'll break out of this for loop. I've never used break before in my life. But it should as soon as it hits it. Oh, yeah. So once we know 1 is false, then we don't have to keep going, which is 10 out of 10. Oh, that's so good. I need to start using break more. That seems pretty powerful. Okay, is this the last one? Anagram? An anagram refers to a word created by rearranging the letters of another word. The original letters are all used exactly once. For example, you can rearrange the letters of cinema to make Iceman. Therefore, cinema and Icemans are anagram of each other. 2 strings will be input. If the 2 strings are anagrams of each other, print true. If not, print false. Spaces are ignored. For example, astronomer is an anagram of moon starer. Oh god. Alright. X equals input. Y equals input. Now, I think the first thing we want to do is go through both of these things and delete all of the spaces. So for I in range length of X, if we can't delete spaces if I do this because we're gonna end up in a problem, aren't we? I think we're gonna end up in a problem. If I start deleting spaces out of this thing, I'm gonna end up outside of my range at some point. Okay, so I'm reading through here, and there's some stuff we can do. We can split stuff at spaces, and then we can join it again. So I wonder if we can do, like, X equals... I don't know if I can do this. You know what? Let's just do dot split at spaces up here. Dot split. And then what we can do, I think... Oh, wait. There's also replace. Replace split with replace and ham. Can we then just do this and go X dot replace and set a space equal to nothing, like that, and y dot replace, and we'll change nothing or space into nothing. I don't know if that will work or if I have to dot split this first. Let's just try. Hi, I, and yo, I. I didn't print them. Print X, Y. Ye see asm and blah 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 blah. Okay, so that is not working. Okay, guys, we figured it out. Over here, it says that we can split things. Obviously, we've done that before. And then after that, down here, join. You put the thing you want to join, what you want to put between them, like, I don't know what, that glue that holds them together, dot join, and then you put the thing that you want to join together. So what I'm doing is I'm splitting X. Right here, X split is equal to X dot split. Y split is equal to Y dot split. And then all I'm doing is saying, I want to join them together with nothing, dot join, and I want to join X split. So I'm making a list of stuff, and then I'm joining it together with nothing, and it looks like I am able to get rid of spaces by doing that. So that's exactly what we wanted to do. So that's the first part of this. The second part is, now that we've gotten rid of the spaces, we need to make sure that this is gonna work for us. And I don't know if I can pop. Can I pop variables in a string? String. Maybe we make this back into a list and then we can pop variables. So let's say we make one of these an actual list. And I'm not sure the easiest way to do that at this point. So for character in range of length X, we can build ourselves a list. And I don't know if we actually need to do this or not, but I don't know how to pop things in a string, so at least this way we'll be able to pop it. And we'll set our char list equal to an empty list for now, and then char list dot append. What do we want? What do we want? String of X at position char. Okay, now what we gotta do is for char in range length Y, we need to check the character at position char. So if Y at position char is in char list, then we need to take it out of there, because we've used it now and we can't reuse it again. So char list dot pop, and then we need the index for, I forget how we did this last time. Pop, I forget how we did this. Char list dot index of Y at char. Is this getting absolutely ridiculous? I think it is. charlist.pop. So we're going to pop. This is the index that we're going to pop. And we have to find that by looking up the index number of the character in charlist. I think that's gonna work. Else, so if we tried to check and it's not in there, Anna equals false. And we also need to set Anna up here. And we'll just assume it's true to start. And then at the end of all of this, we will print Anna. And I guess what we have to do is also make sure that there's the same number of letters in each one. So we can do that in here somewhere by saying if length oh wait. We can say Anna equals length of X equals length of Y. Right? So if length of X equals length of Y, true or false? And then we only need to do all this other stuff if Anna equals true, or we can just break out of it. We don't have to. Can I indent all of this at once? No, we can't. All right, let's just give it a wing here and see where we break. Built-in function or method object not subscriptable. Holy cow, one of these things actually worked. Not subscriptable. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out where that error is happening. Okay, it's my finding the index part. And I think I maybe screwed up how I did this. Index equals charlist. I thought this was how we did it. Index. And I'm looking for Y at char. I don't know why this doesn't work. Maybe it's this part that's broken. Let me try it one more time. The built-in function or method object is not subscriptable. It can't pop index. Oh! Is this supposed to be a function? I think it is. I think it's a... Is it a function? List dot pop. Yes. Oh, is that the only thing I was doing wrong? Let's try it now. Maybe it will work. Holy cow, it worked. I can't believe it worked. Last one? Bookshelf visualization? The mechanical library is trying to anticipate how the bookshelf will look when the books are placed. A list of book heights is input as a string. The list separates the number with spaces, and each height is an integer. When you stand up the books vertically and put them in order, use space and asterisks to show what bookshelves will look like. 8, 3, 6, 6. Oh my god. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is go X equals input dot split, and then for I in X in range length X, we need to X at I equals int X at I. Okay, so now we're working with integers. Oh god, now the fun begins. So I think what we need to do is find out what the maximum is. We'll say maximum equals max of x. And then what we're doing is that's kind of going to set the highest one. That's going to set the number of times that we have to make these printouts. And for example, if the second row, or if the second number was 8 in this case, then it would be nothing and then 8. And then we'd need a star. So what we have to check is if the variable in the position that we're at is bigger than the row that we're in, or the maximum minus the row that we're in. Something along those lines. I'm working through this right now. My brain is smoking. I think what we have to do is go for I in range length maximum now, because that is going to be how many lines we need. And then within each line, what we're doing is checking this list every time to see if the number in it is bigger than something. I'm thinking we're gonna have to have like a temporary variable like printout, and we'll have it just equal to nothing for now. And then for what do we want? What do we want? Char for num, let's go num in x. For, you know what, let's go j in range length x. So now we're going to be looking at each component of our list, and if the number that is at that position is bigger than or equal to the maximum, I think we want to do something. It can't be bigger than. So if it's equal to the maximum, we want to make a star. Otherwise, we want to make a space. So if maximum equals x at j, printout plus equals star, else printout plus equals space. Now the problem is we can't just always compare it to maximum. We also need to take into account what row we're in. So maximum minus I is equal to, maybe it's less than. No, it is going to be less than, because if we're down here, we're going to be checking that 8 is greater than 6, for example, or 4, or whatever row we're in. Okay, I think that should work. Then after we've done that for loop, we're going to print out. And then that should just be it, maybe. I don't know. Let's give it a go. Object of type built-in function or method has no length. Object of function built-in type. Hang on, what the heck is going on here? Oh, I gotta put the inputs in, don't I? Oh no, it is accepting my inputs. so what's going on here? Input 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. Enter. Has no length? Is it? Oh, you know what? Is it because I needed to do this? Does that work now? 1, 2, 3. Okay, now it's working. I guess I forgot that that's a method or a function, whatever. Object of type int has no length. Okay, something else is broken. Ah, there is no length to maximum because maximum is a number already. So that might fix that problem. Oh boy, it's doing something. Oh my god, it worked. It worked. Oh. Ah, we did it. We did the thing. What do we got? So the angel fell after all. It didn't fall, it was repaired. I can no longer stop you. Jason, you can leave this place. Thank you. By any chance, pardon? If you ever feel like coming back, do so. Robospital will welcome you. Okay. Good, then let's go up to the rooftop. Sure. Alright, we did the thing, guys. We did the thing. Let's go. Ending! It felt strange when I came up earlier, but it feels even stranger coming back. The person next to me was actually an alien. Once again, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you. Why are you apologizing for that again? Think about it. I worked with an alien who came from space. How many people get to have such an experience? I'm really relieved that you're not angry. So, where are you going now? It seems like I'll be on Earth for the foreseeable future. I have to return the things I lost first. I hope things go well for you. Thank you. As the senior said earlier, if you ever get fired or something, come here. I will. Take care, Eliza. Farewell. We did it! We did it! We beat the game! Okay, I love it. Guys, that is going to wrap it up for this series. I'm so happy right now. We actually did the thing. Okay, so this game is a little bit basic, but it stumped me quite a few times, so that's awesome. And I did learn quite a few things. So if you're like a god tier programmer, you definitely don't want to play this game. But if you're a kind of a noob-y like me, then you will learn some stuff in here, and it's still recommended. I definitely think it's worth it. It's a little short, but all in all, worth picking up if you're wanting to learn some Python. So, guys, that is going to wrap it up for now. I hope you loved the series. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know if there's some games you want me to check out. And other than that, I will see you next time.